Hello, this is your friendly disembodied voice again. Today we're going to take a look at the very beginnings of playing lead guitar using the E minor pentatonic scale and also adding blue notes to it. That's one of the best places to start playing a little bit of lead guitar, and we're going to do it in what's called first position, which is right here by the neck, where your head is, your tuning pegs are. And the thing that's great about that, and the reason that so many guitar players love playing there, is because you can actually play lead patterns using basically just your first and second finger. So remember, fingers: first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. The thumb is just the slacker. First string, sixth string for what we're doing today. And so what we'll do on this video is kind of go through the pentatonic patterns in first position and also up the neck too, if we were playing the whole thing, so that you can see what those look like. So basically we're going to be using the open strings a lot. If when you see it up on the neck, you'll see I'm using my first finger and my little finger or my third finger a lot, but because we have we're at the very top here, we have the advantage of being able to use the open strings as part of that, so it makes it a little easier to play. So to play through the straight scale, what we're going to do is we're going to start on the sixth string, which is, remember, this guy up here. I'm going to play the open string first. Then I'm going to put my second finger on the third fret and play that. Okay, so we have the open string, third fret, right there. Then we're going to go to the fifth string, play that string open. Then with our first finger, we're going to play the second fret. Okay, then we're going to go to the fourth string and do the same thing. Open, second fret with the first string and first finger. And then over the third string, open, second fret. Then I'm going to go to the second string and we're going to play open. Then we're going to play, whoops, let me hit that open. Help if I hit the right string, huh? Okay, second string open. Then we're going to use our second finger for the third fret. First string open. And then second finger on the third fret. So going through, you notice the first one, we're doing open, third fret. Then for the next three, we're going to do open, second fret. We get back to the second string, we're going to do open, the third fret, first string, open, and the third fret. So all the way through, that would sound like, from the sixth string, open, third, open, second, open, second, open, second, then back to the open, third, open, third. Okay, so that's the basic pattern. And then let me do that backwards, going from the first string, so you can hear what that sounds like. So play the first string, open, third fret, second string, open, third fret, third string, open, second fret, fourth string, open, second fret, fifth string, open, second fret, sixth string, open, third fret. So those are the basic notes that you can play. You don't have to play them in that order, though. That's the cool thing about playing lead guitar, is that gives you sort of the ball field to run around in. You can run around anywhere in that ball field, and you actually don't want to just go straight across most of the time. Also playing guitar, lead guitar, there are these things for blues called blue notes, and there's a couple that show up a couple places too in this pattern, and one of them would be on the fifth string on the first fret. So you could actually play the open fifth string, first fret, 2nd fret, and that gives it that extra weird little blue. They call that the blue note because it's the one that shouldn't show up there, but that sounds cool. The other place that you can do that is on the 3rd string on the 3rd fret. So that would sound like if you were playing over there, it would be open. Then you could use your 1st finger and go up to the 3rd fret, which is kind of cool too. Okay, so that's the 1st position. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch, and I'm going to play it for you up on the neck too. Alright, here is the other place that we can play in the key of E. You'll notice that here are the double dots on your guitar, which is the 12th fret. So we've gone a long way from way up here all the way up to here. And in this case, we're going to be using all of our fingers and playing the normal pentatonic pattern. If you want a little more information, you can also find the videos on beginning pentatonics too, and that will help. What I'm doing though is I'm going to start out by putting my 1st finger on the 12th fret on the 6th string. I'll play that note there. I'm going to skip 2 frets. I'm going to use my little finger and play the 15th fret on that string. So we've got the 12th fret and then the 15th fret. And normally if you were playing blues on the electric guitar, you'd probably have it distorted, but I'm not doing that so that you can hear what it sounds like. So we're going to go to the 5th string, 12th fret, and this time we're going to play the 14th fret with our 3rd finger. Same thing on the 4th string, 12th fret, 14th fret, over to the 3rd string, 12th fret, 14th fret. And now for the last 2 strings, for the 1st and 2nd, we're going to go back to the 12th fret and the 15th fret with our little finger. And then 1st string, same thing. For those of you who have long fingers, you can use your 1st and 3rd finger for the ones where there's 2 frets worth of space in between them too. So let's go back over there. So we're going to do 12th fret, 15th fret, 12th fret, 14th fret, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, using the 3rd finger this time, 12, 15. Okay, once again, those are the notes you can use, but you don't have to do them in that order. So let's go backwards too. So we're going to start on the 12th fret on the 1st string this time. So it would be 12, 15, 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15. There we go. And so the main thing that you want to do is work on getting to the point where you can play those back and forth and get really comfortable with that. And going backwards. So you notice that time I started from the 15th fret on the 1st string. 15, 12, 2nd string, 15, 12, 3rd string, 14, 12, 4th string, 14, 12, 5th string, 14, 12, and then 6th string, 15, 12. So if after this lesson, if you can practice doing that, then what we'll do is that we'll start actually, I'll show you some licks and things that you can play using those patterns. In the next video. Because basically you can take all those notes and play them in whatever order you want. There you go. See you next lesson.